Well, the first bell will be ringing in just less than an hour for some schools in Hamilton County as summer comes to an end. And so we are being joined by Superintendent Dr. Justin Robertson just before school starts. We know it's a busy day, so thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So a topic on a lot of people's minds is this new law surrounding cell phones. They're not allowed in schools anymore, but Hamilton County hasn't passed, its policy yet. So what can be expected as people are heading back to school?
Yeah, the current policy actually reflects what the state put in place. So we already had a policy that is in compliance with the new state law. I expect, I'm not the board, so I'm not speaking for them, but I expect them to go a little bit more strict than what the state has put in place. And so the expectation probably at the August meeting is that you'll see an adjustment to our current policy.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So another topic that kind of always comes up around the beginning of school year are threats that are sometimes made. So kind of on the forefront of this, what should students and parents know about that topic?
I would encourage parents to have real conversations with their kids, that their words matter and that they carry consequences, and to just have an upfront conversation about how they should be speaking at school. We take every threat seriously. You saw an uptick at the beginning of last year. I would expect to see an uptick at the beginning of this year, just as kids get back into the routine. What I would tell to the public is that, again, we work very closely with law enforcement, with Homeland Security. We have our point of contact with Homeland Security to make sure that we're investigating those and that we're going through the proper channels with them.
Yeah, it's important to know that words matter.
Yep.
What you say and what you send and post, it all matters.
Yep.
Okay, so let's also talk about as school buses are coming in, as the car riders line kind of come in, what does your staff do to make sure that the little ones are safe as they're getting out of those vehicles and coming to and from the buildings?
Yeah, getting ready for the first day takes a lot of work, and from an operational standpoint, I don't know that there's a department that does more than our transportation department to make sure our bus routes are fully staffed, which they are. For the second year in a row, they're fully staffed, which is something that I'm really proud of our team for doing and our bus drivers for getting it in place. We do a lot of training over the summer. Obviously, any new driver coming in has to go through the state mandated training. Our contract drivers are making sure that they've got subs in place in case of one of their drivers calls in sick. So we do a lot of work from that end. In terms of safety, obviously, the car line arrival and dismissal for the littles is always concerning for me. As an elementary principal, I always said that dismissal was like the most stressful time, right? But our staffs do a great job of making sure that those procedures are in place, that they're communicating it to parents. What I would say to parents today and tomorrow, maybe even into early next week, car lines are going to be long.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yep.
The main thing is for us to get used to those routines, make sure everybody is safe. But we expect car lines to be long. We expect some buses to be running a little bit behind schedule today and tomorrow as they get used to traffic and new patterns. So a lot goes into the safety aspect, and part of that today and tomorrow is being patient.
Yep, being patient. And with the first day also comes a little bit of first day jitters, some anxiety that comes with it. It's normal, but quickly, what is one piece of advice that you could give to students today?
Enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
I've got a senior daughter that starts her senior year today, and I said the same thing to her, is like, enjoy every little moment that goes into it. We want kids to have a great experience. We want our teachers to have a great experience. I encouraged on Friday our teachers to really quickly get to know the names of their students, to get to understand their stories. And what advice I would give to teachers and to kids is really enjoy the moments going through the year.
Yeah, perfect advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Justin Robertson, joining us here. We know that you've got to go because you've got a big day ahead, and we're wishing everyone a wonderful school year ahead.